Hello everybody, Corn Cob here, and we are back on CoppitCraft. It has been, as I've been saying a lot, it has been a hot minute since we were last on CoppitCraft. Not since you guys have last seen me on CoppitCraft, but since I've last recorded here. The last videos are from the recordings are from last year. So it's been a while. And you may be wondering, Corn, what are we doing up here? Why are we on top of the tower? Well, not on top of the tower, but why are we up here? Well, that is because of spoilers. I have been doing a lot of work on this base recently. A lot has happened. I've made very much progress. That's not correct phrasing, but oh well. So, first off, I will show you a not as cool part. This isn't really fancy base work. Fancy base work translation is recording. Not recording. What am I saying? Building. So visuals and things. But in terms of actual usefulness, down here, oh, that is my lava generator. It drips enough times. It drips enough times into the cauldron, and then we get lava to use in the furnace. This was a failure because I didn't give enough spacing, but it was supposed to be a sugarcane or bamboo farm, one of the two, but I didn't have the time to, well, I had the time to move it, I just didn't exactly have the, not motivation, but I didn't care to move it, so I didn't. This is my big ol' carrot farm. I think I have enough inventory space for it, and it's not just carrots either, it's carrots and potatoes. And I'm supposed to have a pumpkin farm up here, but it hasn't done anything. Also, another thing that I need to mention is I have a new keyboard that I got from Goodwill, but it's a Razer keyboard. It's pretty neat. Here, listen to this clickety clack. Oh, ignore that. I didn't think about that. But yes, it works and it's pretty cool. So I will just hop down here. And here we go. So if we go all the way down here, there should be a buttload of stuff waiting for us. Yep, that's certified as a buttload for sure. Yeah, I have a villager now. I have multiple villagers now actually. But I only have one that I trade carrots and potatoes with, and then another one that I trade wheat with, but I haven't been trading with him as much because I've been making this kind of mud into this kind of mud, and that takes wheat. So yeah. Anyhow, let's go get our first look at the outside. So yes, from here you can see this inside wall is now even along the top, and it's all fancy and stuff. So if I accidentally trigger a raid, which I already have done, I can climb up here and I can shoot out at things without getting murdered, which is pretty nice. It's pretty sweet. I've done a lot of terraforming, not just in this part of my base, but it's sort of the same style everywhere. It goes down 2 blocks like that, and then there's this on top. The reason I have so much, the reason I'm using stripped logs, which most people would say, wow, that's a pretty expensive material. Well, not when you're trying to build big builds in this biome. When you are building big builds in a dark oak biome, you end up with lots and lots of dark oak wood. After I show you my little villager setup, I will show off my dark oak wood hoard, which is quite large and will be expanding. But yes, this is where the villagers multiply, you know. And then I'll put a minecart here. I don't have one right now, but I'll put a minecart here. I can put my helmet on now. Put a minecart here, and then one of these fools. Hopefully not the farmer, though. It's annoying when the farmer does it. But one of these fools will wander into the minecart, and then I'll push him over there, and he hopefully won't suffocate. If everything works correctly, he ends up in this section here. I've already put off 2 sections from this for villagers. This guy makes the process of getting bricks much easier, because I do also use bricks in this build, outside of this spot. Which I guess, after I show you guys the hoard of wood, then I can show you guys the outside, which isn't finished yet. I'm still doing a lot of terraforming. So yeah, I have the pure logs chest, which I don't keep any dark oak wood in. This is what I have in here now. This is the dark oak logs chest. Yeah, bask in its glory. Bask in the large amount of time it's taken to get all that. And of course, like, that's not all the dark oak wood that I've chopped down. That stuff is used plentifully, even in just full log form throughout the build. So yeah, here we go. Ready? It's ready? Here, I'll even... No. Here we go. Ooh, that's actually not a very good look at the base. This is it. This is this spot. This spot, there's a lot of work happening here right now, figuring out what I want to do with stuff, but... Oh. Ignoring that, this is the wall that I have. It's a great big wall going all the way around the base. This is a bit of a problem area because it's so short over here, and I'm wanting this wall to help keep animals in. But it's doing a decent enough job, and I do have openings because I need to get in and out. But I will find a way to put nicely functioning, like, fences and doors and stuff on the wall eventually. This over here is a much better example of what the terraforming is supposed to look like. It kind of goes in these terraces and great big circles. Ah, yes. I have so much dirt as well. I have an entire double chest of dirt and then another chest for spillover, because there's been a lot of digging and building with dirt. And I've moved my chickens out of their old cage, or fence. And there's some wandering around, but that's just because I throw eggs when my inventory gets too full. So I always pick up an egg at some point. Oh, and this is how I'm using bricks in the terraforming part. But I have my chickens up in here. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyhow, I also have this little farm section here just so I have seeds available right next to it. Down over here is where I've put my first villager. This is not his permanent home. He will be moved eventually. But for now, this is where he resides. You can tell from these trades down here, I actually cured this guy from a zombie villager, which I'm pretty proud of. It's the first time I've actually ever done that, I think. Pretty sure, at least. But yeah, I get a decent amount of stuff from this guy. You can hear my keyboard clacking away. Yeah, 32 emeralds just from that, and then I can get the golden carrots, but I usually just eat other stuff for food just because I haven't gotten into the whole swing of using golden carrots yet. But I'm sure that'll come later when I get to be a more professional Minecrafter. I need to get this dirt out of the way because it's at the wrong height, but I don't want to waste like the crop time, so I've been letting them grow and then slowly removing them. I don't want big water spillage, so I'm being careful as to which blocks I remove. Aha! Our good friend Master CoppitCraft has hopped on, so I will quickly finish up this tour. Okay, well, you can already see what I'm doing from the chat, but yes, I will finish up this quick tour. So this is probably the best developed area, is this little corner over here, and then there's this finishing up here, and there will be a section coming along here, and yeah, that's what the inside is like. And then you'll see a little bit of what progress I'm starting on the outside of the wall. Yes, I'm starting. I'm not sure entirely yet what I'm going to do with all the detailing out here, just so it's not a big flat wall, but I know for sure I'm going to start out by putting this big band of bricks that's too thick, and then I'll have something else below it. Possibly stone bricks. I think that would be a good choice. And then I'll have mud brick slabs across the top of this, just because that's always neat to have. And then I'll probably do some sort of little block gradient over here. I think this will probably be a very short episode, but really that's fine by me. I don't have to have super long episodes. And hey, maybe later on, maybe I can do some work in here and record it and make a nice big time lapse, which I can stick after here, and then I'll do more stuff. Just in case I don't, I will do an outro so that if I get lazy and don't do the other things, I can just leave this video as is. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video of currently on CoppitCraft. Just seeing what I'm doing with things, and as the sun slowly, ever so slowly, begins to set behind me, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick around for another one. Goodbye!